What is up? Welcome to Post Concert High, the podcast where the show doesn't end. Follow along as we chat about all things concerts, bands, and venues in the CLE. Do you have your ticket ready? Because the show is about to begin.
Oh, I didn't come up with something.
Oh, come on.
Buenos dias.
You already used that.
Did I? Or
Yes.
did I say hola? Hola.
I'm pretty sure you said buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
You said ciao
Damn it.
and aloha.
Sup.
Sup?
Sup, fam.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Happy July.
June just
Flew by.
done, gone.
Crazy how
Where'd
fast
it go?
time goes.
Ugh.
I want to say when you're having fun, but it's fun when we go to the concerts, but life is life.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So today's show is about Gavin DeGraw.
Oh.
He was at Mentor Rocks at the Mentor Civic Amphitheater, which I feel like that just showed up one day. I just
2017.
It was that long ago?
Yes, it was that long ago. Did I throw it on here? Yeah. 2017. Which is 8 years ago. It doesn't feel like it's been around that long. I don't know.
It doesn't feel like it.
I don't know.
Probably COVID messed up where our time.
Well, that was
schedule.
3 years of life that just disappeared into nowhere.
What happened?
Yeah. So so if you take 3 years out, it's only really been there for 5.
True. Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know if Mentor Rocks started as soon as they unveiled the amphitheater. I don't know if it's been there since the origin of the amphitheater.
Yeah, I remember that year. I think I remember one year they do 4th of July stuff too. Because I was over
cool.
in that area and they had music playing.
That makes sense.
During the fireworks and stuff.
That'd be a good spot because it's all open and
yeah. So, I also played there once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you sing or did you play your oboe?
My oboe.
Your oboe.
My oboe. Yeah, I played my oboe with the Lakeland Civic Band. They had a concert there.
Oh, that's cool. Good. I've yet to hear you play your oboe.
I don't even know if I can play right now. I feel like I would play one note and my lips would be dead.
Yeah.
But if I practiced a couple, I would sound okay.
You should practice and
in my apartment so that my neighbor could hear me.
You could just go downstairs and serenade the people in the restaurant with
true.
your oboe.
They do music nights.
Do they?
On Thursdays. They have a guy come in and play piano.
Oh, that's probably nice.
Yeah. And then the owner of the restaurant will join him because he plays guitar.
Oh, okay. I was picturing some guy coming out and singing Italian music. Opera Italian. What I was
delivering food with opera music. Oh my gosh.
I don't know why I pictured that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
They do serve Italian food, right?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would have been bad if it was a Mexican restaurant instead.
Yeah, and he's singing opera.
That doesn't go together.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. So we'll talk about the background of Gavin first, and then we can kind of talk about our experience at the show.
For the people that may not know him, which he's been around for a while, so
he was popular during our time of I would say high school.
Yeah.
Middle school, high school. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of that had to do with One Tree Hill, but
yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that's where he got his start. That was his first big song.
Yes.
I think that was what
that paid. I think he said at the show that paid for his house or something. That money either went to pay off his student loans or to pay his house. I think I wrote some notes, but I don't think that was one of them.
Yeah, because he went to 2 different colleges, but he never finished because he wanted to like focus on his music career.
Yeah.
But he went to what was the other one? I know it was Berkeley College of Music, which is pretty big.
He went to Berkeley, and then I have it written here somewhere.
There was another one he went to before that.
Ithaca
College.
He attended Ithaca College on a music scholarship, but he spent more time in his dorm room writing songs than attending classes. So
I wonder what he majored in, because like besides from music, so like you can like when I went to college for 1 year. I went for more than 1 year, but like when I went for specifically music education, so like I wonder maybe he went for music performance.
maybe. I know Berkeley.
So you could do like music performance, music education, music therapy. There's like different options you can go for. So I'm like, I wonder what he was going for.
Yeah, I don't know. If anybody knows, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Gavin, if you're listening,
please let us know.
Please let us know. I would love to talk to you about your background.
I mean, Berkeley was College of Music, but I can imagine that they have multiple different directions of music.
Correct, yeah. So there's like different things that he could have been doing.
Yeah. But he's from New York.
He is from New York.
Small town in New York.
And he said it was like a very like blue collar area, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, blue collar. He talked about his dad,
who just passed away in like 2020, I think it was.
Both of his parents did.
I know. I when I was doing some research on him, I saw like his mom died of one type of cancer, and then his dad died of another one. I was like, how terrible.
Yeah. And to lose them that close together.
Yeah, it was only like a couple years.
And one of his albums is inspired by them.
Yeah.
Like meant for them. So
that's crazy. That's sad.
But yeah, he said his parents were in the military and hippies.
I love that.
He talked about his dad and cutting grass for other people.
Mm-hmm.
He would be like, Kevin, do you want to go for a drive? And then they'd just show up to somebody's house and cut their grass. And said, don't we have grass to cut at home?
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
But he said his heroes are his parents.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. That is really cool. But like I also know I've noticed that like a lot of artists and musicians like will take like their pain and use it as like
right.
And sometimes I feel like that's when you make like the best. Right. Like as much as it sucks and it's not like but like you make the passion behind your music is so much different when you have a reason.
Yeah.
Versus when you're just writing a random song. Right. You know?
Yeah. Like Forrest Black, all his music.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it comes.
Which is why it's so passionate. Like there's so much passion there and like it hits different.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely you can definitely tell when someone has had something tragic happen or something.
Yeah.
So he began singing and playing piano at age of 8. I really want to just like listen to him play piano. Like just like I'm sure I could find it on YouTube, but
it's like I don't know, like you can hear it in his music.
Yeah.
It's so good, but like seeing him, it's like he's looking around at the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Like instinctively looking at people and singing, and he's playing the piano, and it's like
oh yeah.
It's like I don't what's the word
people, it just comes so naturally. Like it's actually part of his body. Yeah. Like I know multiple people who are like that, and it's like when you know the instrument, like that for real. I'm just like one finger at a time. I can play Twinkle Twinkle, and I can tell you what each key is note wise, but I cannot do the double. I took one music like piano class, and I'm like,
my hands just don't work that way, to like.
I can play chords.
Yeah.
But once you start doing this stuff, then I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
If you could see what we're doing now, you would understand. I can't do like the runs and stuff.
Right. Right.
But he was influenced by Ray Charles and Sam Cooke, and I think that's like his musical style.
Yeah,
Like
it
his
you can
vocals.
hear it
Yeah,
come
oh my
through.
gosh, you can hear the soul like in his
Yeah.
voice. It's kind of refreshing because you don't really hear that a lot now.
No. Mm-mm.
Like the
You
soulfulness.
really don't.
So yeah, it was
And
really
that's
nice.
like, and I know a lot of people have told me and you that they thought he was a country artist, which he is signed to Sony Music Nashville,
Right.
which is got like Old Dominion and
Like
Nate
big
Smith
people,
and
Kane Smith or Kane Brown, Brooks and Dunn.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, I feel like he's got that country influence, but I would never consider him a country artist.
Agreed.
I feel like
yeah.
he's his own mix of like a mix
He's
of
like a pop soul acoustic type. I don't know.
like his own thing. But yeah, you hear that Ray Charles and Sam Cooke influence come through, and it's nice.
For sure. Definitely. Definitely. So he played in a group called the People's Band, named from his father's band. Played many different local hotels and clubs around the Monticello area. And then he began writing his own songs after his brother's advice. So him and his brother played a lot together, I believe.
Yeah, his brother was in that band with him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't remember, were his parents, did they also do music stuff?
Yeah, like his whole family was musical.
So after he moved to Boston, that's where he attended the prestigious Berkeley College, but before that he went to Ithaca College, and I know we already mentioned that, but he went for, it looks like a year, so 2 semesters.
Yeah.
At Berkeley, which I think you have to also like you have to like apply, and like that's a big school. Like not everyone gets in, I feel.
Is it like a Juilliard situation?
I think so. Like I feel like it's a big school.
Like for music.
Yeah.
Berkeley is like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Juilliard's music too, isn't it?
Correct, yeah.
But it's also like dancing.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably have dance there too. Like anything music related.
Probably. Where's Berkeley at? In
Good
Boston?
question.
Is it up in Massachusetts with all those
It might
other?
be with like Harvard.
Yeah, it makes sense because all those Ivy League schools are up that way.
Yeah, so let's look. So this is Boston, Massachusetts.
Which makes sense that he moved to Boston. Okay.
Yep. It's one of the top ranked music schools.
Which you think, I don't know.
They have undergraduate, graduate, certificates, individual courses, pre-college.
Wow.
So what were you saying? You would think what?
You would think it would be, I don't know. This is just the way my brain works of thinking on where it could be in the country. You would think a music school would be in like a big city that has a lot of music, but maybe it's good that they're not in a big city.
True. Yeah.
So then they can just focus on
going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So they have undergraduate, it says earn a Bachelor of Music degree with 15 majors and over 30 principal instruments, or a Bachelor's of Arts in Music Industry Leadership and Innovation.
15 credits for a bachelor's
No,
degree?
15 majors. So like
Oh,
that's
okay.
probably like education, therapy.
Okay. I was like, where do I sign up?
Like,
15 credits?
That's it? It's like 3 classes. Or 4 classes.
15. That's I wouldn't have thought it was that many, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of different options you can go through or go to. And then they also have a master's program at one of 3 of their campuses, which they have campuses in Boston, New York City, and Valencia, Spain.
Oh.
Or you can complete your degree entirely online. I never understood how that works. I don't think I could do that because I would get distracted, and I also just like have to be somewhere to get stuff done.
I've taken online classes.
Yeah.
But it was for like English class or math class. I don't know, certain things I feel like I would want more hands-on or like just to be in the classroom.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But
Agreed. Okay, so the bachelor's programs, like their majors that they offer, they have Black music and culture, composition, contemporary writing and production, electronic production and design, film and media scoring. That's cool. I would find
Oh.
that interesting.
yeah.
Game and interactive game and interactive media scoring. That's kind of cool. So like coming up with like music for like video games
Oh.
and like interactive stuff. Like that's cool. Independent recording and production, jazz composition, music business and management, music education, music production and engineering, music therapy, music performance, professional music, and songwriting. So those are all things you can major in.
Wow. That's a lot of different options for a lot of different angles.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
really cool.
Pretty cool. I should apply.
You should. Which one? You choosing?
I don't know. That video game one sounds cool. I've composition is fun. So like they have 4 different like at least Cleveland State and like when I went to Lakeland and Cleveland State. So you have like music theory and composition and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you start at 1 and that's like the lowest level of it.
Okay.
And then you move on based on that. So you have to like pass 1, then 2, then 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 for me were like so easy. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I got this, no problem. Then I got to 3 and I was like, what is happening?
Totally different. Totally different.
Yeah, yeah. It was like all like so many different like rules and like putting different things together and like make certain I don't know. It was hard. So if you need me to write a really easy song, I could do that for you.
You should write a song, like a theme song for our show.
Oh, don't tempt
Maybe
me.
you should play your oboe too. Come on,
my
how
lord.
many other shows have an oboe in there?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Hmm.
Don't ask me to play the flute because I don't even remember.
I can get you one.
I still have mine.
Oh, perfect. Even
I
better.
have to relearn it though. Totally.
It's okay.
I only played for 2 years.
You could just you and I play. Well, it'll be a really easy song, so I have faith that you could do it.
Okay.
Oh man. Anyway, moving on.
Well, in case you're interested in going to Berkeley,
Yeah, or if you would like to join our our opening music number recording, just let me know.
do you have a spare oboe laying around?
Yeah, I actually have 2.
You have 2? Are they
Yes.
different?
Yes.
Yes.
So one was mine and then one was my aunt's.
Okay.
And she played with the Philharmonic,
That's cool.
the Cleveland Philharmonic, and so I have hers and then I actually bought mine from the first chair oboist of the Cleveland Philharmonic.
Mm.
But yeah, I have to get it just like tweaked up. Just you're supposed to take it for maintenance every now and then just to make sure everything is good. So I have to do that soon. I haven't done it in a minute.
Yeah, the pads on my flute have never been replaced, so
Yeah.
those are probably
Probably pretty shot.
yeah,
That's okay. It's okay. You played it for what, 2 years in
2 years.
elementary school?
2 years in elementary school.
Where did you go to elementary?
Reynolds before it closed.
Oh yeah, I did know that. Do you remember your music teacher?
No,
No.
I would have to pull up my yearbook.
Oh.
I'm terrible with names.
No, it's okay.
Like I remember faces of my teachers, but
Yeah.
I don't remember
So-
names.
I remember mine only solely because she played oboe.
Oh, okay.
And then I ended up playing with her at Lakeland
That's
after
cool.
that. So I was like, this is kind of fun.
Which elementary school did you go to?
Hopkins.
Okay.
Yeah. But I know they used to like go to different schools.
That would make sense because it was only what,
It's like one or
once a
two
week?
classes. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 or 2 days a week we
Yeah.
had it. So that would make sense.
So
they
that
would,
like she had to travel.
yeah. I just remember the room being really, really small. It was like a closet. basically.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we literally had to play in like the janitor's class.
That's what it felt like. I mean, luckily,
Like, it was weird.
yeah. Luckily, it was only me and one other girl that played the flute.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, I know there's like 6 people playing clarinet. Are they putting all 6 of them in this tiny room at one
Right.
time to play? Because I don't understand.
Did you play in like the gym or something? Like when the band played together?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That was fun. I sprained my elbow. I sprained.
How? Like, I need to know
Oh.
how. Was it during band? Like, did you like jerk your flute?
No. So I sprained my elbow not at school, but the whole point of what I was saying was I had a concert right after I sprained it. So, and I was in a sling, so I had to take the sling off
Yeah.
and play my flute
Yeah.
with a sprained elbow.
Felt good,
That was
probably, right?
Awful. It was awful.
And you still remember it to this day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to play.
How did you sprain it? Oh, I will
Okay.
share one as well if you would like.
I was at the Wendy's over here with my mom back when they had like the metal railings to go up to the register.
Yes.
And dummy me was, holding onto the railings and swinging my body.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I fell and I slammed my elbow right on the floor. My mom was pissed because she had like worked like all day long overtime and she
That
just wanted
hurts
to eat and go home.
too. Yes. Like
And-
that hurts so bad too because you can't like you
Yeah.
can only extend it and like keep it. Yeah.
So what's yours?
It was in elementary school as well.
Yeah.
It was during recess.
Okay. Dangerous times.
Very dangerous time. So we had like these spider things. They look like spiders to me. So it's just like the jungle gym type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like the one that I was on had like 3 different ladders going up to the top.
Oh, okay.
So it was like 3 ladders and then you could like sit on the top of it.
Okay.
There was like a circle hole in the middle so your feet could hang. Anyway,
Mm.
I was trying to get down or something and like my arm got stuck between the 2 poles. So like the pole was like this and I was hanging.
Did it break your arm?
No.
No.
The teacher had to come out and like lift me up and like help me get it down and then like yeah, I went to the doctor and they were like, "Yeah, you probably just like deeply bruised your muscles and stuff." And I was like, "Okay." It did not feel good, but
You must have some strong humerus bones.
right? Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Yeah, good times. Good times. Anyway, back to what we were here for. It's, let's see.
Wouldn't be a show without us going off track.
100%.
We were talking about Berkeley and
Oh
then
yes. So he sang in a rock band while he was there and played solo gigs on the side. And then later on relocated to Manhattan in 1998. Which would make sense because I feel like he would be doing more like solo stuff.
mm-hmm.
Like he could gig more at different places because there's so many options down there.
Because all he really needed was his piano.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he plays any other instruments other than piano. That's the only thing
He did
played
play-
at the show.
No, he played the guitar once, but he's like, I'm really bad at it. But he was fine.
Because he sang the birthday song.
Oh yeah. That was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. Like I wish he would record it because I know he said he wasn't that good at it, but it was cute. It was a nice little thing. Or he could
Yeah.
just keep it special and only do it for shows.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So within a few months of his arrival to Manhattan, he made his way into the Sunday night run Grant and Friends open mic night at Wilson's, which is a noted Upper West Side restaurant. He began to develop a reputation in New York's music community and eventually signed a record deal with Clive Davis. See, I told you I can't talk today.
It's okay.
With Clive Davis and his J Records imprint, which also has like major artists like Santana, Alicia Keys,
Oh, yeah,
Angie
big-
Stone.
Yeah.
So the adjustment from the live stage to the recording studio was an educational process that he said gave new insight into his work. He said, quote, "It made me think about making records differently. At first, I felt out of my element because you have to learn the language and the science of making a record. It's a real process, and to get to the point where it doesn't sound like it's a process, we worked in making it breathe, which that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So, his debut album Chariot was released in 2003. Can't do the 20 thing yet.
2003.
2003.
There you go.
Which he actually re-recorded that album and just released it last year.
Yeah, I did see that. And he called it like Stripped, like Chariot Stripped or something. Cuz it was like acoustic. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately.
Chariot 20 is what it's called.
Oh.
I think he did do some stripped ones though.
Oh,
he
so
did-
he
did- No, so when he originally came out with
he
Chariot,
released it the next year.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, 2003. Yeah. But that album is certified platinum.
Yes, I did notice that.
It sold over 1 million copies.
There's some good tracks on that.
They're so good.
Yeah.
So good.
He's also known for his signature look, if anyone didn't know. He always wears a hat. Usually a beanie. Now, the concert we were at was very, very hot, so he did not wear a beanie. But I believe he had a hat on.
He did have a hat on, and he had a t-shirt and like a button down, but he had it open.
Yeah.
And he kept
It's very
that
like
sucker
early
on.
2000s.
Yes. Even the chucks.
Like it was very early.
Even the chucks.
Yeah. Did he have like khaki shorts on or something? I swear he had.
Look at my videos because I don't remember what.
I think he did.
I wasn't eyeing up his pants while we were there. I'm sorry. He did have khakis on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And the chucks.
Yep.
He had low cut chucks on though. I can see it when he's sitting down. But yeah, and it was hot.
It was hot.
Sweating through that shirt. I'm like, why don't you take the overshirt off? And he didn't. He kept it on the entire time.
Could you perform on a stage? Like, I'm just thinking about like if you had different outfits and stuff that you were wearing on stage. Like, I'm just thinking about like, say, like the Taylor Swift 3-hour concert that she does.
Mm-hmm.
Some of her outfits are like a one piece, like a one piece that are like like spaghetti strapped and like shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do that, but then there's like others where she's in like long sleeves and like long dresses, and I'm like, I would literally hate my life. I don't think I would enjoy that.
Well, are her stadium stuff outdoors? Or they
Some of them are outside, some of them are inside.
are in domes?
But even after you're performing for like an hour, you're sweaty and gross and like
Mm-hmm.
already hot, and then you have to
Yeah.
put this like heavy dress on with like long sleeves, and like I would hate it. I would literally hate it.
Maybe just because she's been doing it for so long, she's
Used to
used to
it?
it.
Yeah.
I would no. Mm-mm. When I
See if
get
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I get cranky and
Yeah.
I'm not a nice
real.
person to be around.
For real. I was sitting at that concert when we were there, and I was like, I am literally dripping sweat right now.
Yeah.
Like we were just sitting there and just like toasting in the sun.
Right. And that's gotta affect like your voice too.
Yeah. And your motivation. And if you don't hydrate right, you're going to
Yeah.
feel not great. And then like that's why I don't know if I could ever be like a actual performing artist. Like I feel like my like my personality like depends on a lot of things.
You just have to be like a Miley Cyrus that doesn't go on tour.
True. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, she has valid reasons for not going on tour.
Right.
But
Right.
you just be like, nope, I don't do tour.
Nope.
Sorry.
I just release music. I'll do some random shows every now and then,
Yeah.
but like, you know.
The temperature's got to be right.
Yeah.
The humidity
Has to be
level.
like what was it? March? No, April, May 8th. What's the date of the Mean Girls date where it's like not too hot, not too cold? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what
It's the
day it is.
perfect
Oh my
day.
gosh. I'm like, I
He
feel
asked
like
me the
I'm-
date on this day. Was it May 8th or something?
Oh, it was something like that. How do I
On
not
May
know
8th,
this?
he asked me what the day was.
He used to have Mean Girls shirts.
Mean Girls date.
I think it is May 8th.
October
October. You weren't close.
way off.
October
On October
3rd.
3rd, he asked me what the day was. It's October 3rd. I would perform a concert on October 3rd.
Okay.
Everyone
Well,
has to wear
October
pink.
around here, pink, and it has to fall on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, yep. Yeah, October around here is hit or miss. There's a lot of concerts coming up. Speaking of, there's some decent ones in October, like T-Pain, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he's coming to
Don't say
that,
Blossom.
Nope, not Blossom. The outdoor one in Cleveland.
Oh, Jacob's Pavilion.
Yes. First off, I love Jacob's Pavilion.
I've
Second
never
off, I love T-Pain. So I think
Yeah.
we need to go.
Okay.
My friend from Texas said she would go. So
Yeah?
yeah.
She gonna fly up here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go.
Okay.
We are going.
Is it the same day as Jesse McCartney though?
Ooh, let's look that up. 10/8.
It's a Wednesday. Not the same day as Jesse McCartney. That's all I cared about.
I have band that day, but we'll see. Maybe we won't have practice that day.
Sorry, guys.
All right, guys, I have to go to see T-Pain. This is very important. I'm learning
What's
new
that
things.
research?
Right. Music research. I'm going to bring the education to you guys. Okay. Anyway.
Field trip.
Field trip. Yeah, just take all of my kids to go see T-Pain. I have to sign a thing just in case there's inappropriate stuff said.
Yeah, which there will be. Anyway. So back to his debut album. It was released in 2003. That same year, I Don't Wanna Be was chosen as the theme song for the teen drama One Tree Hill, which if you've never watched it, you need to watch it.
That's
Hulu
me.
has all 7 seasons. I believe it's
how many episodes per season are there?
A bunch.
A lot.
Because it was back when it was on the
like
CW.
a whole year. Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta stick with it though, because there's a time jump in the middle, and then two of the main characters end up leaving, which is Chad Michael Murray's character and Hilary Burton Morgan's character. They leave, and then they bring in 2 new characters. So it's an adjustment, but you just got to keep watching it.
Okay.
Just don't give up on it. Just
okay.
I'm not saying the ending is any better than the beginning.
Yeah.
But you got
to you have to
you got to
get through
push
that
through.
transition period. Yeah, I get
watch
that.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I get that.
In addition to I Don't Wanna Be, the album featured the singles Follow Through and Chariot. All 3 of the singles were certified gold after selling more than 1 million copies. I Don't Wanna Be peaked at number 10 on the US charts. He's gone on to release 7 additional albums, 2 EPs, and countless singles. He's opened for all sorts of different acts, including Billy Joel, Shania Twain, Avril Lavigne, Maroon 5. There's so many more. I think
that's really cool, and that says a lot about him. I feel like he, even though those people are all different genres, I feel like him opening for them still is a good fit.
Right. I feel like his music just sets.
He is
a tone for
solid, and I feel like he has a solid he uses a bunch of different genres in his music, because I know even watching him at the concert, I was there's so much soul behind it, and his voice is so it's soulful, and I feel like that's where I definitely saw the Ray Charles part of it.
Yeah.
And Sam Cooke part of it, but yeah.
I mean, out of anybody to be influenced by,
those are solid high people.
gems.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. For sure.
He's co-headlined with multiple artists. He's headlined his own tours. He just completed the US leg of his 2025 tour. And now I believe he's already in Europe, but his shows start in July in Europe.
That's cool.
So this show, this was an emotional show for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I had my
I feel
sunglasses
like-
on.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't notice that. And I'm
I-
usually pretty good at noticing that.
He came out and he played his first song, and then his second song was Chariot.
Yes.
And I may or may not have been crying. And it's not a sad song by
No,
any means,
To
but I
just bring
think
back.
I'm gonna start crying right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Music is powerful. I get it.
Music is powerful, and I think it was being in Menor
Yeah.
and like
Your childhood and stuff.
my childhood, growing up in Menor, going to high school in Menor, listening to his music when I first started driving,
Yeah.
and then like I don't know, being back here literally 20
Yeah,
years later
right.
and hearing him sing that music live.
Yeah.
It was just
For free.
and that's like for free.
Like
For
for real.
And he's literally like
Right?
I don't know, 5 feet away from us at times. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, and then that song came on, and that's like one of my favorite songs of
Yeah.
his.
Mhm.
And I was really hoping he would play it. And I don't think I was ready for him to play it that
that
soon.
quickly.
And
Yeah.
I got like emotional, and I was like, holy
Aw.
shit, Danielle, keep it together. You've got like,
Nah, it's all right. Emotions are good. We gotta
oh,
what's the word? We have to make sure like I feel like more people need to just like be able to share their emotions because
Yeah.
so many people are just not like they're afraid to, or like we were taught as like you shouldn't be showing that. Like
right,
do that at home in like your own time when no one's around.
right.
Like it's normal. We all have emotions. Like we
Right.
all go through feelings. Like
Yeah.
you can't always determine when those feelings come. So it's
Right.
like, it happens. I get it
And
completely. Music is yes.
Music it's hard for me at times.
I get it
It's just, yeah.
for sure. Totally
Like-
understand.
And like even before this, I was listening to his music at my desk, and I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I'm like, I'm at work. Keep it together,
My-
Danielle.
No, I get it. It's crazy how like one song can just like
Right.
change your whole
I was
dynamic.
fine the rest of the show, but it was just I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it totally. But yeah, that's awesome. That's cool that like you had that moment of like
Yeah.
a full circle type moment.
That's really what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cuz like that's where you grew up. That's where you went to high school.
Yeah.
It's literally right there. So it's like
It
that's where
is.
your football games were.
Right. I literally had to park at the stadium
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I parked over by the school.
So I was in the graphic arts program.
Mhm.
So they made all of us park out by the stadium. Even my senior year, I was out by the stadium. I'm like, this is baloney. I'm a senior.
Right. Yeah.
That was awesome in the wintertime because that wind just blows right
Mhm.
through there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't get my license till after I graduated, so
Why?
I was just busy. Like I just had a lot going. Like I was doing
okay.
like band, orchestra, choir, and we had like performances all the time. We would like do like the Ohio music, like they're not really competitions, but you would go and you would get graded on how well you play. And that was like all over like Northeast Ohio. And then like I did dance. I would take like 8 hours of dance a week.
You're
And then like
busy.
I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
So like
That makes sense.
once like I got out of school, I just like got it in the summertime, and like I also just didn't turn 18 until after I graduated, so like it wasn't a big deal.
You do have one of those birthdays where you could either be like a
was
year
always
ahead of
young,
everybody
yeah.
or you're younger.
Yeah. So like I was always younger than everyone else in my class. But yeah, I don't know. So I just rode the bus like a loser.
I didn't mind the bus, honestly,
Yeah.
but I I think I just had good routes where I was like one of the first to be picked up.
I wonder if my mom ever drove you.
Was she a bus driver?
Yeah.
Was she?
For Menor for like
Really?
25 years.
I don't
for
remember
real.
any of my bus
She
drivers.
never took any of like our streets because she never wanted to drive us.
You'll have to ask her like what area her routes were in.
She's done a bunch. So like yeah, we'll talk after this. But
Okay.
like, yeah, she did like a bunch of different routes because they change every year. So sometimes you can get the same route over like the
Mhm.
next year, but like if someone else picks it before you, because it's all based on like years you've worked there.
Mm.
So yeah, that's so funny. I wonder if she ever drove you.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, I felt like nobody like ever picked on me.
Yeah.
And I was one of the first people on the bus, so I always had my Walkman with me,
Yeah.
and I would just sit there and listen to music, and it was just like my time to like prep for
Yeah.
because I'm like I don't know, social situations just drain me.
Oh yeah.
So that was just a nice time to just
Chill.
so I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
The only time I minded it when it was freezing outside and the bus driver didn't have the heat on.
I hate that so much. I also think it's funny because like after high school, like right after high school, I was like, I am never riding a bus again.
Now you do it all the time.
Now I do it all the freaking time. Tell me why. Like what? I literally
Tell me
remember
why.
physically like saying, I am never riding a bus again because like I would have to be on a bus for marching band. I'd have to be, go to like on the bus to school from school. Like no. And then now I'm every single year
You just
since.
need to sit there with a Walkman and just tell those kids, behave. I'm listening to my music.
Yeah, true. They're usually fine. There's most of the time they're fine. The last like 5 years have been much better, but like in the past, like it's like stupid stuff. Like
Mhm.
they know they're not supposed to use a flash on the bus, like when it's dark,
Mhm.
and then they do it. And I'm like, if I see that again, like you're gonna get a working lunch. Like I don't know, which I don't even like. We didn't have that when we were in school,
No.
but like I don't even know what that means. But I use a.
I'd be
Like-
like Saturday school.
Be like, you're gonna have a working lunch. I still don't know what that is, but now they are gonna know if they listen to this that I don't know what it is, but I use it. You better sit down. Don't use your flash on the bus. Just stop. Use your inside voices.
I'll
Come
make
on.
you write a paper on millennial music, some fashion.
Right. You had to write
The
a
history
whole
of the
page.
Backstreet Boys
I know you guys type things, but I want you to write it out
in cursive.
in cursive.
Figure it out.
You
Just
got this.
Figure it out.
Oh my god.
Gosh,
Anyway.
I remember doing that. I would type it up
Mhm.
and then I would
Oh, you
do it
did
in the
twice?
Yeah, because I would change my mind so much.
Oh.
I even do that now. Like if I'm gonna handwrite something, I
Yeah.
type it up first because I change my mind so much, and then I'll
I just scribble.
cross
There's a
that
lot
off.
yeah, there's a lot of that. See? Here, look. Perfect example right here.
Yeah,
Literally.
you know they make this thing called whiteout.
Yeah, that's too hard.
Really
'cause I
nice
have to
now.
get it.
It doesn't smell. It's just a tape.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the dippy kind that used to get all gummed up
Everywhere and,
get
like,
everywhere.
Thick
Yeah,
and
no, it's just tape now. I use it at work.
cool.
Yeah.
Might have to get me some of that. But anyway,
Back to
so we can talk about the show now. I just want to do a shout out to the man who was enjoying his life. Like he was just, I don't even know, like he probably had a couple drinks and he was just out on like the concrete part or the whatever part like in front of the stage just dancing to like the music they were playing beforehand.
And he was like going for
He
a
was
solid.
like, he was not looking at anyone. He was just doing he was just enjoying life. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I want to be on that level
Right.
where you just don't give a flying fuck about anything and
Yeah.
you just like, you know,
Who cares that there are probably 6,000-7,000 people here?
watching.
I'm just gonna stand up here and dance.
Exactly. That sounded so great to me. I was like, I wish, like, good for you, dude. Like,
Right.
good for you.
And like nobody was making fun of him or
No.
anything.
No, I'm
They're
like, good for you.
I think everybody was thinking the same
everyone
thing.
was
like,
thinking the same
I
thing.
wish
Yes.
I could do that.
Right. Like, just enjoy life while
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yeah.
I think we live in the society right now where it's like we almost don't live in the moment of what we're doing because we're thinking about so much other stuff.
Mhm.
And like just to see him just enjoying his life, it was like refreshing
Yeah.
to see because everyone's so usually in their head about stuff.
Mhm.
And like I think we all need to take note from that man.
Yeah.
Like we just need to live in the moment
We
and
do.
enjoy things. Like even during the concert, like I would listen to a song and then like I would still think about other stuff. It's like
Right.
I have to like literally tell myself to like not do that.
Right.
Like we're here now, Kelsey. Let's just focus on this
Mhm.
because like this is a moment where it's like you don't have to care about things, so stop caring about things.
Right. Right. There's nothing.
Right. Like there's nothing at at this moment that you need to get like that needs done. So stop worrying about stuff.
Yeah.
So I get it. So anyway, I just want to shout out that guy because it was very inspiring to like just live in the moment.
If we see him again,
Yeah.
we
should join him.
Yeah, we should.
I will
join him
100% join him because I thought about it.
Yeah.
Literally thought about it. So I don't know. So did you get any food there when we were there, or did you? You had tacos.
I got tacos again. These tacos are
'Cause you got
not
them-
cheap.
But you guys got them the time before when?
Yeah,
when
the
you
time
went.
before they were a little better. This last time they were a little soggy,
Oh, okay.
but it was hot out.
Yeah. So
So,
that's
but they
so good.
tasted like homemade
Mm.
deliciousness.
Do you remember what the truck was called?
I've never seen the truck because I never.
You never got Sean. Sean always goes
Sean
up.
always gets the food.
You know, he was
so-
like staring at me in line for like not staring at me, but like he was like looking at me, and I definitely didn't notice until like I don't even know how long he was looking at me. I'm like, oh hey Sean, how long you been standing there? I definitely was unaware of this situation.
he notices everything.
I know
Everything.
Usually I do too, and I'm like, why did I not see there? Like how long
He's
have I
like-
been standing there?
That's like his superpower.
I love that. That's a good thing.
Everything. He'll be like, "Did you see this?" No. I'm like, especially at the grocery store. Like my
Oh.
grocery list is like in order of the way I go around the store.
Wow, that's actually
So it's like I put my headphones in and I just
go.
go and I'm out. And like if he'll go with me, he'll be like, "Did you see this?" No.
Nope. I'm here for a reason.
I'm just here to get my shit and leave.
Right. Right. Do I want to be
But-
here? Not really.
Some
But
of it is things that I probably need to pay attention to for like safety
right.
issues, but yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't notice Sean, but like he's not like he's not a threat. Sure was.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I hope not. Like I didn't notice him for I don't even know how long, but like I could tell you the whole conversation of like the people standing next to me. Like, did I need to know it? No.
Well, if they were talking about whatever it was right in front of you, then
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You got food too, right?
I did. Do I remember what I got?
It looked like a euro.
Oh yeah, it was like a. It looked like a euro,
Mm-hmm.
but they called it like a pita wrap or
A
something.
pita wrap.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was good though,
It looked good.
and I think it came with like fries or something. I don't
That's
remember.
nice.
And yeah, it was good. I don't know if I don't think I got it. Like, do you know how like the drink situation works? Because I didn't get a drink.
No, because I just bring a cooler
Yeah,
of drinks, which is nice that they let you bring.
they let you bring stuff. Yeah, we were just talking about this before we started recording, I think.
Yeah.
So like they don't really check anything. You just like can bring whatever.
Right. They don't want you bringing glass though, because obviously if it
That makes
breaks,
sense.
that's a safety thing.
But this is all also like word of like
Yeah.
They have to just believe you,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like it's not safe though. They
It's
have
not. No, it felt very safe there.
yeah. I mean, you're literally right next to the police station, anyways, in City Hall.
Correct.
So
So it'd be kind of dumb if someone was like, "This is the place."
yes, yes, but they have police officers everywhere, staff, medics.
Yeah, they had
Fire
everything.
department,
That's
so-
true. And they had like I saw a couple officers walking around with a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're pretty on top of everything there.
Which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be. That's one thing you don't need to be focused on. Is really
Right. And like I think it was nice to like not have to work like I don't know. I feel like you have to pay so much money when you go to like real concert. Like I mean that was a real concert, but like
Yeah.
when you pay to go to a concert on top of the ticket, then you have to pay to get food because you can't bring anything in, and
Yeah.
then you have to like the option is nice because you can then bring stuff with you.
Right.
But like also because like all their funds come from like the sponsors and then like the food trucks and like the fees and stuff that they put on there, like you have the option of buying food, but like you
Yeah.
don't have to.
Right.
And then I think what the drinks were, like you get like I don't know if you get like a band or something, like a
Oh, like you can just buy a band and then get.
yeah, like they check your ID and then you get like a
Mm.
wrist thing. Because
Okay.
it looked like they had like a table and that's where you buy all your
Alcohol.
beverages and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah, because they don't want you bringing in outside alcohol.
right. So yeah, I don't know. It was set up really well. I was very impressed because I've never actually gone to any of like the Men Are Rocks shows.
Yeah, that was the second one I had gone to. The first one was a Linkin Park cover band.
Oh yeah, and you said that
And
was
that was-
pretty good, right?
That was pretty good. And I'm like, I'm wishy-washy on cover bands because it's either
They're really good or they're meh.
yeah, they were really good. Like he
Had a good voice,
had a good voice.
like back
like
decently like Chester's.
decently.
Like obviously
Decently-
no one will ever beat him,
Absolutely
but
not.
like
He was fantastic in honoring him, and they talked about mental health during the show too.
nice.
So,
Okay.
yeah, they are. If you get a chance to see them in the end,
That's what they're called.
yeah,
I might have to look them
They're-
up on.
they're from
Social.
California. It was only supposed to be a one-night gig, and it turned into this is what they do now for a living.
That's so crazy. I
Yeah.
love that. How cool would that be? Just get, like I always wondered how that worked. Like if you're a cover band, like you just play the songs or do you like if you start getting big, do you have to like pay the
I don't-
artist to
I-
pay those like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
would think it would just be like we're gonna cover the band, just pay like one fee.
like fee for the band.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, they did a really good job.
That's cool. Yeah.
But yeah,
We'll have to go to another one of like not the big shows.
yeah, there's a Morgan Wallen cover band coming out.
Oh, does he do the song where it's like I need some help? That one?
Did he do that with Post Malone? I think.
I have no clue. I could be also singing some other person's song. I have not
I think
listened to
that
anyone.
might be the one Post Malone does.
I need some help. That's the only part I know. And it's probably not even the right words.
I had some.
Say help.
I had some help.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one he does with Morgan Wallen.
Oh, interesting.
I actually really like Post Malone as
Yeah, I do too.
country. He's supposed to be coming out with more albums.
I like that more people are just like,
Intertwining.
yeah. Like I feel
Yeah.
like, and I feel like a lot of people are not okay with that. Like a lot of people are like, I don't know how I feel like this, but like also at the same time, it's like like the world is changing, like people are changing. Like
Here, let me get my can opener because
Right.
this is getting it.
oh,
This is
all right, let's go. All right, let's hear what you gotta say.
I think a lot of people, it's really on the artist because they may not feel like that artist respects that genre of music. This is just my opinion on
Okay.
how I think other people. So I could 100% be wrong.
Yeah,
I think that's where it comes from. Like there was a lot of controversy with the Beyonce
yes,
thing. I think a lot of people thought that she was just spitting another album out and she didn't really understand country. I think that's why a lot of people didn't like it.
Oh, now
it's like-
now you know that like the roots of like all this music stuff come from like Black history and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
So like so for me, I'm like for those people who are like she doesn't understand it. I feel like she probably actually might understand it more than some of these people.
Right.
And like I guarantee some of these people also didn't listen to her album.
I haven't listened to her album.
So it's like, okay, like it's one thing if you like just say, "Oh, I don't like her."
Right.
Fine. But like you can't just be like her album's bad if you
If
just
you
like
haven't even listened
didn't
to
even
it.
listen to any of it because
Yeah.
she has like a cover of like Jolene
Yeah.
and like
So now
stuff like that.
I've never listened to it.
Yeah.
I've heard parts of the one song that's
Yeah,
pretty popular.
and that's like, yeah.
Would you consider it a country album, or would you consider it more of a inspired country album?
I don't know. I feel like it's a good mix of both. Like,
Mhm.
and I feel like she also kind of made it. I don't know. Here, see, I'm gonna start going down a whole thing now too.
You can't
Yeah,
opener
see,
too.
I need a can opener also. Like, I feel like people are like, I try to look at things at like a bigger picture. I feel like country music is very
Diverse.
See, I was gonna say white. So not diverse.
I meant diverse in a not the people way, in the music
In the
way.
music way. Yeah. So
Like
I
there's
feel
different
like yes, there's
types
different
of country.
different types of country.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
wasn't thinking about
the people.
yes.
I'm like, it's very white.
Except for what, like Darius
There's like
Rucker.
3 people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like,
there's one that I found on Instagram. Sorry,
a girl.
No, it's
there's a okay. So there's a girl that I really like that I found on Instagram too through like Beyonce, I think, because she did like a song with her.
Okay.
And then there was a guy who did. There was a guy who like introduced one of the awards at the award show. But I can't remember. I'm so bad with names also, just in general. But like it was funny because like I remember the interaction he had with like the girl who was there, because she said something about the Carter family like created country music, and his face was like like
what?
Right. He's like, bruh. I don't know. Like I love, and it's funny because this is coming from me who like literally grew up with country music. Like that's all I listened to in high school. Like Rascal Flatts, I went and saw them like 18 times. I'm not even joking. Like literally every year they would come. I would go see them. But like I don't know. Like I feel like it's good and refreshing to have different things that are not like your normal in environments that are so
right.
And like I think people have issues with like the crossover parts, like especially I feel like that's hard for country as well, because it's like they think like they're like, oh, this isn't country, but it's like
there's so much different country though.
Yeah,
like you have like
pop country, you have like old school country, bluegrass, like
there's plenty of people that don't consider Dan and Shay country.
Right.
It's
they're
like
pop or
they're
whatever.
pop country. But that's the thing is like there's so much music now that I feel like even Gavin DeGraw's music, it's a blend of multiple genres.
Right, and I think
like,
that's good. Yeah.
Okay, so you can't just. I don't know. There's no boxes.
Yeah, and I feel like the boxes are becoming more.
As long as they are doing it because they want to produce that music and they feel passionate about it.
Yes.
And they're not just, oh, let's just spit this country album out because I feel like it.
Yeah.
Then go for it, you know?
Right. And I mean, like the whole Beyonce thing also is kind of similar to like, because her other album was also like different as well. But like it's kind of similar to like the Taylor Swift thing. Like she went from country to like pop to like she changed everything.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I feel like it's just let people do whatever they want, like whatever they want. Like I don't think if you're doing it for the correct reasons, then it doesn't matter to me. Right. But like everyone has preferences. Everyone, you know, you like Beyonce, you don't like Beyonce, you like Taylor Swift, you don't like Taylor Swift. So I think it's just like meh.
Right. I'm one of those people, I don't listen to a person for who they are. I listen for just like their music. Because like Jelly Roll is one. I don't like his music. I'm just not a fan of his music.
Who's the one who does that? Is it Jelly Roll who is like, oh, maybe it's not. He's like, lose control.
When you're not.
Yeah, that one. Who's that?
I'm drawing a blank, but I know the song.
I like that song, but that's the only song I know, I think.
hell is that? It's gonna drive me
I
crazy.
lose control. Like that, right?
That was awesome.
It was so good.
But like Jelly Roll, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
It's just
Not a fan of it.
His
Yeah.
voice doesn't it doesn't turn my
Yeah.
turn my wheels. But him as a person,
Right.
I love the things that he's doing.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
get that.
like I
get that
So it's like you got to listen to the music.
for sure. Like Darius, that man. I love him. I've seen him like 4 times.
He's got a great voice.
God, he's so good.
I mean, he did Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yep.
And then he moved over to country.
Yep.
So it's like
it's all like it's whatever
artists can do multiple genres.
like they're allowed to change just like we change throughout our life. Like we're just not in a spotlight.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, nobody says you can't start over.
right.
I mean, look at us. Did you
Look
think
at us.
5 years ago you were going to be doing a podcast?
Nope.
Was
didn't
that
know
on
where
your
I'd-
to-do list?
Did
Anywhere?
I think I'd just be where I am at all today? No. But you know what? Here we are.
Yep.
We're just living life, learning new things and moving on. I don't even remember. So, we were just talking about the concert.
Yeah.
It was a really good concert. I really enjoyed it.
His band,
They were all
mates
really
were
good.
all really, really good. I mean, especially his guitar player.
Yeah. They
They
was
were
good.
all excellent.
Yes.
The sound was really good.
The bass player's style was like I wish I
They each had like their
Yeah,
own
they were very
individual
different.
styles.
and then the
The
mustache. I was like, tell Sean. He has a mustache like the drummers.
The drummer. The drummer's mustache was very nice.
Yeah, it was a solid one.
Yeah.
Solid mustache. Oh
Should we
my
start a
gosh.
new category where we rate stashes when we see them?
Oh my God, we should.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Everything else, I mean,
he-
like,
And
yeah.
he did a nice job like giving a little background into his history of things. Like he talked about his parents.
Yes.
And then he talked about how he used to sell magazines and cigarettes in New York City.
Which is kind of cool. Like, what a story.
Can you imagine seeing him?
Like, sup, Gavin? Like, what if he just like decided to go back to that now? It's like, I don't want to perform anymore. I'm gonna go back.
He could do like pop-ups.
Oh,
at
totally.
stands
Yes.
And then do like a little show. Could you imagine?
That would be so cool. Did you ever, like, when you were younger, make up like situations where like you would meet a celebrity and you're like, "Whoa, like how fun would it be if we like met?" There was one time me and my cousin, we talked about this. The only reason why I'm thinking about this is because my cousins came to town for my other cousin's wedding,
Mhm.
and they came over last week, and he's like, "Do you remember when we thought Britney Spears was going to like McDonald's?" And we're like, "Mom, we need to go because we need to meet Britney Spears in Menor, Ohio."
Yeah,
I don't know
here.
why.
She'll be here, all right.
Like, what were we thinking?
Which one of the 20 McDonald's is she showing up
Right,
to?
true. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
But no, I never did that. Like even to this day, I still like do situations in my head, but not meeting a celebrity because I'm like terrified.
I was gonna say, how do you think you would react if you met someone? Like, do you think you'd be chill?
Oh, I already know I wouldn't be chill. I wouldn't be like one of those hyper or annoying ones that are like, oh my gosh, I'd be like the one that like can't get their words out, like awkward. Like,
See, I feel like I would try to look at it as like they're just another human being because they're just trying to live
which
life.
they are.
So
Yeah.
like, now this is me just saying that, like I would actually do that. Now, if I was in the situation, I don't know if that's how it would go, but like in my mind, I'm like, hey, how are you? What's going on? Like,
I think it would be like you pre-plan in your head, but then when the moment happens, it
you're like,
just
oh,
let's erase
can I
all
work
that.
for you? I would love to go on tour and just, not have a like one place job and get paid these, you know what I mean? Like
right.
to like travel the world and just like, I should be like a manager, like a band manager.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then do like ASPCA stuff on the side.
Sorry, what city are we gonna be in? I gotta help them out.
Yeah, I'm just a traveling dog person. Anyway, Anything else you can remember from that concert? It was pretty good.
So he did sing that birthday song. There was two
Yeah, that
girls
was
that it
cute.
was their birthday, and he pulled the guitar out and
That was cute.
sang them not the happy birthday song. It was a birthday song that he wrote. It was
Mm.
actually a really nice song. Like he should
Yeah, it
he
was
should
cute.
really think about
Like releasing it.
releasing it. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that
Um,
was good. That was really good. The whole
he
concert was good. And he went on for like an hour and a half.
he did a lengthy show, and then he did do an encore
Yeah.
because they said at before it started that they were going to play until 9, and it was like 8:40 and he ended it. I was like, and people like got up and started packing up and leaving.
Yeah, which
And did I
there's
look at you and were like, was I like, clearly these people have never been to
or
a
they just
normal
wanted to like
concert
beat the
or
yeah.
the traffic.
Yep.
And he came back out and he had a Men Are Rocks hat over his
Yeah,
hat,
that was funny. That was cute.
but he played some songs, and then
Then my other friend showed up.
yes,
It's like, oh, it's been a great concert. Just showed up at the encore. Like,
well,
okay.
oh
You know, like,
yeah,
I'm guessing the people just wanted to like get out before
right,
it like everyone got out. Luckily there's so many like exits.
yeah.
Like I definitely took an illegal left turn out of the high school. Hopefully no police listen. I've seen a school bus do it, so meh,
No.
it's fine.
Yeah. We have a way that we found to get out really easy, which I'm not going to say because then everybody's going to know it and they're going to do it. So I'll tell you afterwards.
Over I think I might know it.
Okay.
By the stadium?
No.
Oh. The back little way?
No, I'll tell you.
Okay. I don't want to ruin it. Sorry guys. He can't
Um,
know.
But then after it was done, he stayed on stage and he was like talking with people
That
and,
was
like
so cool.
a long time
Yeah.
because he was still talking after we packed up and we were walking out, which, it's
Yeah. That's true.
hard to get out of there because my husband knows everybody and then we got to stop. And
Did you guys talk to a lot of people?
I think we stopped and talked to at least 2 people on our way out.
Yeah, I saw one person I knew there. I was surprised. I was really surprised.
And I'm like,
There was only one person. You're like, I just want to go.
I'm one of those people that like if I see somebody I know at the grocery store,
You'll just be like,
I try to avoid them like the plague.
I get it.
Unless I'm in like a good, excellent mood.
Right.
Or I'm like, I want to talk today, which never
Yeah.
happens.
No, I get it.
Otherwise, I'm like, whereas my husband is the complete opposite. And he's like, oh, that's so-and-so. I got to go say hi.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Opposites.
Yep. But yeah, this concert was really good. I enjoyed it. And it was a big plus that it was free.
It was free, yeah. Because I had looked when I saw that he was going on tour, which he didn't go to very many cities. But I was disappointed that he wasn't coming anywhere close to here.
Right.
And then when Men Are Rocks
You're like,
released their
"What?"
show, I'm like, he's
That's
coming
so
here.
awesome. Yeah.
And it's going to be
It's
free.
just for you, Danielle.
No, it wasn't just for me.
It was for you. He sang Chariot for you.
No,
Just for you. How do you know? How do you know?
I don't know.
Right.
But I'm glad he sang it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's one of my. Do you have a favorite song of his?
I like that I don't want to be one.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one?
He's got a lot. We didn't talk about his top,
Oh yeah.
his most favorite songs.
Oh yeah, his top songs. Oh, Not Over You is really good. That one's a good one.
That is a good one. She Sets the City on Fire. Soldier is a really good song too.
That was good. Yeah, that was really good when he did it there too. But yeah, he was really good. I enjoyed that concert a lot. It was nice to actually go to like an outdoor one because we've done all like indoor ones.
I mean, it wasn't hot, but it wasn't awful.
It wasn't awful. I've definitely been to worse. And it was nice
Yeah.
because you could like literally like it was just there like you were sitting in chairs and just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could bring chairs. Like at Blossom, you can't you can like not purchase them, but you can like borrow chairs.
Oh, you can't bring your own chairs to Blossom? Don't they have to be like the short?
Yeah, they have to be the
chair-
short ones.
the short beach chairs.
Yeah. But
We got our swinging chairs.
yeah,
Yeah,
love it.
they're
Love it, love
different. They're different.
Do they work well?
I'll have to see if Sean will set one up so you can try it out.
Oh my gosh, perfect. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, it was a good concert. I enjoyed it. It's nice to be outside, even though it was hot, but I'm not complaining.
It wasn't terrible once the sun went down.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
the sun was just roasting.
Yeah, it was just there was no clouds and it was just sun just on you.
But he said hopefully they'll have him back next year. So
He wants to come back?
He wants to come back. That's what he said at the show.
That's so cool.
so
I
that'd
hope
be
he
awesome
does.
if he does, because I will be there again,
Yeah, for sure.
probably crying again.
During Chariot. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this was a good one. And look him up if you don't know who Gavin DeGraw is. He's been around forever, so
Yeah, there's a lot more information. Like we probably could have talked
Yeah.
about his background for a few hours, but we kind of just
for sure.
did a little synapse of
Yeah, for sure.
everything.
But yeah, so if I were to rate, okay, so if you were to rate
Oh,
the
I didn't even
concert
think about this.
1 out of 5 microphones, what would you rate it?
I would have to give this one a 5.
I agree because it was free.
That's the only reason. It was
No,
free,
it's
so it's a 5.
you know what I mean? Like you're not paying that money to go see them.
That was like
Like
that was
that's
icing on
a
the cake.
huge plus to that.
Yeah.
Like especially with concerts now, they're mostly expensive.
Yes, they are.
So it's like
I feel like he's a really good performer. He's
Yeah.
really good with the crowd. I like that he did some background stuff. I like that he did the encore. I like that he stayed. Like he seems
Yes.
like he's really humble, and down to earth.
he did kind of just look like a regular Joe.
Yeah, he does.
He didn't have like all like the, you know how some guys like when they get famous they have like all the sparkly stuff and
And he takes his dog on tour with him.
I love that. Always about the dog.
So, I mean, bonus
for him.
points right there
Yep.
for the dog. But yeah, and I think just the full circle moment and the music was really good. And I feel like regardless of what genre music you normally favor, he can hit, I don't know. He's just really easy to listen to.
Yeah, and he like we were talking about before, he is like a good blend and mix of a
Mhm.
bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
Cuz like there were a couple songs where I'm like, "Oh, this is really soulful."
Mhm.
And then another song is like very very piano like based and like I don't know, I really enjoyed it a lot.
And he sounds really good live too.
Yeah, he did. He did. I would agree. But yeah,
So you going 5 too?
I'm going 5
You're
too.
gonna dish out a 5?
Yeah, I usually don't, but
No, you don't.
yes, I'm going to give it a 5. It was very enjoyable.
Awesome. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we hope you enjoy this episode.
We're glad to be back.
We are very glad to be back.
We hoped you missed us.
I'm sure you missed us a lot. and our our talks and getting off subject. But yeah, we will we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Come back for more awkward millennial concert adventures. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Post Concert High. Be on the lookout for future episodes on YouTube.